Reading through the redacted files, checking out the redacted smiles. See the static, hide the truth. Time to find that final proof. We pull back the shadows and lies, looking right into their eyes. Every page of the ledger exposed before the final chapters close. The Accountability Project. Yeah, Accountability Project.
The 119th Congress will be remembered not for landmark legislation, but for something far more corrosive, a wave of scandals that shook the institution from the inside out. What unfolded across 2025 and 2026 wasn't one story, it was a pattern of misconduct, ethical collapse, and a House struggling to police its own members. It began with Representative Sheila Sherfiles McCormick, a rising Democratic lawmaker from Florida. Investigators accused her of orchestrating a complex financial scheme involving federal disaster funds, millions of dollars that prosecutors say were diverted, laundered, and ultimately used to boost her political campaign. A House ethics panel found extensive violations, and federal prosecutors brought criminal charges. Facing near certain expulsion, she resigned, one of the first major cracks in the 119th Congress. But the financial scandal was only the beginning. Within months, Congress was engulfed into a second crisis, this time involving allegations of sexual misconduct. Representative Eric Swalwell, a high-profile Democrat from California, faced multiple accusations from several women, including a former staffer. The allegations ranged from coercive behavior to sexual assault, triggering investigations in multiple jurisdictions and a formal review by the House Ethics Committee. Under mounting pressure, Swalwell suspended his gubernatorial campaign and then resigned from Congress entirely. Just hours after Swalwell stepped down, another resignation hit, this time from across the aisle. Republican Representative Tony Gonzalez admitted to a sexual relationship with a subordinate staffer, a direct violation of House rules. Investigators uncovered inappropriate messages and potential abuse of power. Facing an expulsion vote, Gonzalez resigned before the House could act. And then there were the unresolved cases, like Representative Corey Mills, who faced his own sexual misconduct investigation. While details remain limited, the Ethics Committee signaled that serious allegations were under review. These cases, taken together, painted a picture of a Congress under extraordinary ethical strain. Hovering over all of this was the ghost of the previous Congress, the expulsion of George Santos. His removal set a modern benchmark for accountability and raised the question, would the 119th Congress follow that standard or fall short of it? By the spring of 2026, the 119th Congress has seen multiple resignations, overlapping investigations, and a public increasingly skeptical of the institution's ability to govern itself. This wasn't a single scandal. It was a systematic failure, a moment when the guardrails of ethics, oversight, and accountability were tested, and too often found lacking. The question now is whether Congress will learn from this chapter or whether the next one will look exactly the same. And this isn't just on them, it's on us too. We are who elect these people to represent us in government, and I know I will be doing a much better job of finding out exactly who I cast my vote for. This isn't an issue of party so much as who they are as a person, and that's where we all need to start paying more attention to before asking them to represent us in the most important battleground there is. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. It really does help, and I appreciate it.